I like the way you were laughing right there. It
Hey,
sounded spicy.
I'm always spicy. Always.
Hi everybody, it's Charms.
And Gigi.
Yes, from
back.
Sugar and Spice, or
Sweet
Sweet
and
and
spicy.
Spicy. But I don't know, I'm kind of liking Sugar and Spice.
I think
No,
sugar, we're gonna stick with sugar.
we're gonna
and spice.
stick to Sugar and Spice.
Yeah. We were gonna change our name. I know we said that a while ago. Yeah.
We've been saying this for 2 months.
Yeah. I think we're sticking with sugar
We're
and
just
spice.
sticking
Well,
with
we
Sugar
can
and
be
Spice.
sweet and spicy too. So,
Yeah, well, and I like sugar.
yeah. I'll come to any name.
Yeah, so.
I'm not gonna go. Whatever. My brain.
What we're gonna. So today we were thinking about, because this is kind of flies off the handle for us. Like, what are we gonna talk about right now? And we talk about it 1 minute before we're even gonna do this. So we don't ever know what we're rolling into next. However, we were thinking we've been really pulled from the jars a lot lately, and we really haven't had any spicy topics lately. So
And didn't you say that you were getting some comments from people that said they liked us pulling from the jars?
they do.
Okay.
They like that.
So,
So,
we're gonna
thank
pull
you
it
for
out.
that.
Yeah.
What is
you
this?
liked it?
What is that in the background?
Where?
What is that? Oh, it's this. Look at.
Oh.
Look. It's an orb.
Oh my gosh. Don't be joking around about that stuff.
I've seen orbs before.
Really?
In pictures.
Well, I have two in pictures. So
That'll be another.
that'll be another podcast.
That's not
'cause I
spicy.
have,
That's not spicy.
no, but I have ghost tours,
Yeah,
stories.
we're gonna talk about that.
When it gets close to Halloween, we'll talk about it.
Ooh,
Okay.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we're gonna pull from the spicy jar, spice jar, whatever.
We'll do the drum roll again.
We don't have a whole lot in here,
Okay.
because we just haven't put
We
any
forget
in.
to add the
We keep
stuff.
forgetting to add it, but we keep getting them.
So,
Okay,
so-
how would you use your assets?
How would you use your
How would you
assets?
use your
How
assets?
would you
Somebody
use-
added an LOL, but you weren't really LOLing us. You were really wanting to know.
I don't use our assets.
I don't use my assets.
I use my assets. God gave these, or whoever's up there, whatever's out there, universe, God, whatever, gave me these assets.
Have you ever done that? Like, if you ever got pulled over by a police officer, and like, hi.
No, I've never
Hi.
done that. But I've parked for free many, many times by saying, pretty girls get to park for free, right? This was when I was younger.
What?
Yes, I've done it many times. Yeah, my late husband used to get mad. He would not let me do it. He would get
What,
pissed.
you did it with him in the car?
I tried one time. He was pissed
Oh,
off.
I
Yes.
can see that happening.
Yeah, he was mad. He was, so,
Mm,
but I would
I've
always
never-
like,
I've never
show
done
my
that.
boobies and say, pretty girls.
Oh, I do have a story though.
Oh.
It's something that actually kind of popped in my head.
Okay.
So one time I was coming back from dirt biking or something like that, ATVing, whatever, and this was many years ago, and I was driving with two people that we both know,
Oh. I think I
and
know.
they're both related to.
Ah.
And so, anyways, we were driving home from the high desert, and so the three of us girls are sitting in the front seat of this pickup truck, and they're all flirting with these guys on the road. And one of them was driving, and then the other one, I think I was in the middle, if I remember. And then the one that was on the passenger side lifted up her top and full blown showed her boobs. And then, of course, the driver decided to do it too. And I think she had something underneath it though, but she was lifting it up. And I'm like, dude, drive. Like, and they're like, lift yours up too. I'm like, hell no.
Wow.
And then those guys got us to pull over. Not me, I wasn't the driver, okay? Got us to pull over. And these other two were like flirting big time with these guys.
Wow.
And I'm just like, I wasn't having it.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
sorry.
I wouldn't be above that. If I was like 20 something, I would definitely do something like that.
I think I was like 20 something.
Yeah, stick out the
I
butt,
just, no, I don't have
stick out
the,
the boobs.
I am, no. I can't. Why am I going to show off my boobs to somebody?
Oh, and we're wearing beach clothes. We're in bathing suits and stuff because it's still summertime. So if you see me with my
It's
legs
summer.
showing, that's why.
My
It's 'cause
shorts.
We're in this. This is like my little
And
beach cover up.
my
and
Vans.
My bathing suits underneath. So I don't think I want to show you too much.
And my
'cause you're
surfy
feeling-
dog, my surf dog.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
so cute.
He's from one of my favorite comics show.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's not like the Budweiser dog. Remember back in the 80s?
No, it's from
Bud
a
McKinney.
comic that I really like. His name is Ian Bagg,
Oh.
and I always recommend him.
Well, okay.
Always, he's amazing.
When he comes, when we
Yeah.
have to see, we're gonna have to go see his show. Maybe we can do a
I've seen
podcast.
plenty, and I've even met his dog. Yeah, he used to bring his dog, and then it would be like at a show, and his dog would like peek underneath the curtain, and everybody would just be like, "Oh," and then like Ian would be like why are they on? They should be laughing, but he didn't realize his dog was like.
Who doesn't not love dogs?
And he was a cute dog. It's like a little, what is that, a bulldog or whatever?
Aww.
I don't know, whatever that is.
Yeah,
It's like a little
like a terrier of some kind, or
cutesy dog.
Aww.
But yeah, so
So cute.
the assets.
Yeah.
That's my only story.
That's it. Well,
That's my only story.
I've used my assets for many things.
I never. No. Pull from that again. Let's do it a different
You wanna do
way.
another one? Another
Let's do another
spice?
one.
Another spice?
Another
Spicy?
spice. This is really spicy.
We're gonna be spicy.
We've been summery. Let's be spicy.
I'm always down to be spicy.
And I got the hot pink.
Yes, and
That's
I got the,
spicy.
Yes, and yes. And
Yeah, you have like a bathing suit underneath over here.
do,
What
yes.
is that? That's sexy.
It's a bathing suit. I don't want to show too much because then you can see my tata.
It
and all
is
that.
very sexy. I kind of like this cut on the top.
It's
This is just a sports bra. Nothing exciting.
yeah, mine is a bathing suit.
But when we go to Venice this week, who knows what I'm going to be showing off
I
there.
need to lose some weight.
Let's just forget about all that. Let's just see what we got going on. Oh, I think I got two.
Oh,
Which one should I do?
whichever
Let's
one.
do the little white one.
Okay.
I think the white ones were in there a lot longer.
Okay, we'll do the one.
Okay. What?
Modern love in a swipe culture.
Oh, that's like the dating site.
Yeah, like Plenty of Fish and
Ugh.
Match.com and eHarmony and what are all the dating websites. I met my partner that I am currently with right now on Plenty of Fish. And that's a story. We can talk. I'll tell my story about that.
Let's talk about it.
Honestly, I was not looking to date anyone. It was right after my husband passed away. So, yeah. So, but no. It's not sad. It's not
It's
sad.
not a sad story.
It's not sad. So yeah, so it's right after he passed away, probably a couple months after he passed, and my neighbor, who's a pastor, said, "Hey, my church does a widows grieving group kind of thing, and he's, invited me to go, and I did. I went. I was like, I've never been a widow before. I don't know what to do, so I went, and it's the best thing. If there's any widows out there that are watching this, I highly recommend you go to a widow support group because it really helped me a lot. That's why I can talk about it, and I function okay because the support I got. But anyway, one night afterwards, we started to get to know each other because this was a 13-week class, and it was during COVID, like right around COVID time, so it was all on Zoom. But we decided, one night after class, we decided to hang out for a little bit and talk. And one of the ladies asked, "What do you miss most about being married?" And me, I really miss having somebody to have dinner with every night because my late husband and I were besties.
Yeah.
We were besties, and we would have dinner together every night. And so I missed that. And so one of the girls said, "Well, there's these websites that you can go onto and make friends, go shopping, do all this kind of stuff." I'm like, "Oh, perfect. Who couldn't use a ton more girlfriends than I already have?" But, So I went on this one of the sites she said was Plenty of Fish. Me not thinking, I'm being sweet and innocent in this case, thinking, okay, Plenty of Fish, I should have known by the name. But I went on, created a profile, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to meet a bunch of girlfriends, we're going to go shopping, we're going to go to the movies, we're going to do blah, blah, blah. And
You went on Plenty of Fish to meet a girl?
Yes, I was going to go find shopping buddies. I wanted to go have somebody to go dinner, to go to the opera, go do whatever. And, because you aren't always available. I have friends that are not always available. So, hey, the more the merrier. So, I created the profile, and as soon as I put it up, I was getting all these, "Oh, you're so cute. Oh, you're so pretty. Oh, you're so..." Oh.
So you really didn't know what Plenty
I
of Fish was?
promise you I did not know. I'd never
Okay.
been on a dating website before because when I met my
Well,
late
you were
husband...
with him for like 20 years.
22 years we were together.
22 years.
Yeah,
That's
so-
like
Yeah.
half your life.
Nobody dated online.
Yep,
back
you're absolutely
then.
correct.
Yeah, I met him
Absolutely
organically. So I didn't know what it was. So yeah, so when I went on and I was getting all these, I was like, "Oh my gosh, it's a dating website." So I said, "Well, since I'm on here, let me see what's on here." And I happened to see my partner's profile, and it was really sweet. It was a really nice profile, and he lost his mom to cancer. Same as the reason I lost my late husband. And I thought, wow, okay, this guy kind of, can relate. So I just said, "Hey, you have a really nice profile." And he responded back and said, "Oh, you have a really nice one too." And we just talked. No weird, kinky, freaky, deaky stuff like the other guys. And normally I'd be okay with that. But I wasn't at that point in my life where I was ready for something like that. So, but he kept it strictly like we went and we met finally and went and had lunch at the mall and just hit it off. And yeah, we went on several dates. Because, my 10-date rule, we talked about this a while back, 10-date rule.
That was like in our first or second episode.
That was a while ago.
And
We talked about it.
Yeah, and her 10-date rule was really not her 10-date.
It was more than 5. It was more than 5. 5.
Yeah, right.
But I never.
I did.
Yeah, I never in a million years would have thought I would have met somebody like that. You know,
I feel like this is a dating site episode.
Maybe.
It kinda
Well,
turned
that's
into the
kind of what it
dating.
was. It was like Modern Love and a White
Yeah.
World or something like that.
You're
I don't know.
right.
So yeah,
It kinda
you
turned into
would you do dating websites?
I did do a dating website
What'd
years
you
ago.
think? What'd you think?
Well, the first time I was ever on a dating website, I got scammed big time. Yeah, I think that's another, because this is going to be long and we're going to be cutting off soon.
Yeah.
So I do feel like that's just another episode.
I've heard about
Talk
that.
about-
Though, getting scammed on dating websites.
Yeah, because
so-
I was a dummy and I didn't get it and I didn't
Oh.
understand. So I was talking to a scammer for months.
Wow.
Yeah, I know I'm a dork.
Well, I mean, we're young. Well, you probably were young.
Young.
Yeah.
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 10 years ago I was not young.
Well, younger. And you were like me. You met your ex-husband organically, right? Not on a dating website.
Organic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we
At a skating rink.
Wow.
Yeah.
Of all places.
Of all places.
But that's a way back thing too, I think.
That's way back. That was like over, I mean, holy
Yeah,
math,
'cause you're-
30 plus years ago.
Wow. So,
Yeah, I was 10 when I met. I was 10. I'm kidding.
Wow.
But yeah, so I say we wrap this one up.
Yeah.
But I do think that that's one that we should delve into because the scammers
Yeah.
one is, yeah.
I think we're talking because I haven't experienced the scamming, but you did. So.
Ugh.
And I know my dad has. So let's
yeah.
talk about
Let's
it
talk about that next time.
next episode or
No.
next whatever. We'll talk
Whatever,
about it.
coming up.
Yes, in the future.
Okay.
So yeah,
And we,
stay
got
tuned.
July, we almost got July coming up, which is going to be my favorite
Oh,
month.
that's right. 'Cause Miss Birthday here.
Yeah,
That's her
and you
birthday.
just had a birthday.
Yeah,
and
I'm a May baby.
Yeah, and
And
well,
she's
you
a-
just had one like a month ago,
Yeah.
and then I have one coming up in a couple
Couple
weeks or something. So
Yeah,
yeah, so
yeah.
we should have just celebrated together. I don't know why we didn't.
Well, we could celebrate with yours coming up. I don't
Okay.
really celebrate my birthday. I don't care. I don't like getting marked that I'm getting older.
Why? What's that shadow on me?
I don't know.
Why do I have a shadow on
Well,
me?
you
Oh, you know
were
why?
talking about an orb earlier.
You know
so-
why?
Why?
Because we never film at night,
Oh.
and tonight we had to do it at
That's
night.
Right. We're
So
doing
that's
it
right. So now we have
evening.
shadows. So we're gonna learn.
Okay, we're learning. We're still learning.
We're still learning.
So yeah.
That we have orbs and and spirits all
Oh
around.
no, and I gotta go burn some sage.
I'm kidding. Oh, please. Oh, whatever. Okay. Well, everybody, thank you for joining us. And every Tuesday, Thursday, 6 p.m. on YouTube.
Make sure you like and subscribe.
Yeah, and we are now on doing some Instagram shorts.
We've been doing
And
shorts.
I believe the next one's going to be TikTok.
We're
'cause-
gonna try some TikTok stuff.
Yeah, we're not familiar with all that.
Yeah,
So
we're learning.
we're learning.
So if we make complete asses of ourselves,
Yeah.
yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, so now we're moving into the summer months. We're actually going to be a little more outdoors on some of our episodes coming up. And we have a lot of people that want to be on our podcast,
Yeah.
which I love. So we got some upcoming ones going to talk about products and the
Yes.
beach.
Yes.
And I think we're going to Muscle Beach this weekend.
Ooh, I can't wait.
I've never
Can't
been,
wait.
so I'm
like hot,
kind of-
buff, sweaty men.
Yeah. And she's got the partner.
I do.
Yeah.
do.
I'm not into buff men.
No,
No.
like Dwayne Johnson.
I'm not into that.
Oh,
I just think it's disgusting.
he's my fan.
Sorry.
He's my
Sorry for all
fantasy.
you people that all work out and spend a lot of time on your body. I don't care
I
for
love
it.
those big.
No.
I'm a big girl. I like somebody that can pick me up and carry me around like I'm a little.
I weigh too much. I want somebody to pick me up.
That's why you need a big buff dude. Big muscle beach.
I'll tell you what. When we go to
Yeah.
Muscle Beach, I'll see if somebody will lift me up.
There you go. We'll do it. We'll do it on the podcast. Stay tuned.
What did I just set myself up for?
I love
Okay,
it.
girl.
All right.
Okay.
Love
Bye,
you guys.
everybody. Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Appreciate it.